I said, I'm going to be buying the top forever. I mean, here's what I tell you. When Bitcoin's $1 million a coin, I bet you I will probably buy $1 billion of it at $1 million a coin, probably in one day. And when it's 2 million, I will probably be doing it again in one day. And when it's 10 million, I will be doing $1 billion or more in one day, right? And so we're not stopping.
What if I told you the best of the market is ahead? What if I told you that, well, everyone that's calling the end of this bull market is wrong? Don't believe me? Watch this video. We're going to break down some very key points as to why I think the rest of the bull market is yet to come. And in fact, this could just be the beginning, whether it's tokenization, Michael Saylor buying billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, or fundamentally the ETF launch. There is a lot more for this market to give. Let's break down some of the key things as well as taking a look at some price action in this video. So go ahead, smash up the like button to a brand new all-time high, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. And if you want more content and you want it early, consider becoming a member of the channel. It's a few bucks. Click on the link, join up. Can't wait to see you. You also get access to our premium Discord server as well. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So, with the very positive catalyst coming out of the PPI and CPI data, expectations now turn to the Federal Reserve and Jerome Powell, and expectations that, well, we've been waiting for the longest time of rate cuts. Right now, 93.9% is looking like a 25 basis points, with 6.1% could end up being a 50 basis points cut. Now, this would be rocket fuel for the market, and like we've said before, could be a very bullish move. This could signal an inflow of capital like we haven't seen before. Now, what's also going on is that, well, big market makers are starting to position themselves, none other than BlackRock and Larry Fink. Now, why are they starting to get into the market? Well, they are starting to look to tokenize ETFs. Now, we haven't really talked about this before, and it's certainly not been a thing, but on the back of the success of the Bitcoin ETFs, tokenizing the actual ETFs themselves could become a very big mover. Now, think I'm talking craziness. Think about this. BlackRock have now become the world's biggest Bitcoin ETF, overtaking Grayscale that had a number of years ahead of them. So, think about why tokenizing ETFs could be good. 24/7 Web3 trading featuring traditional market makers and investors, basically allowing Wall Street to come in and trade all the time. The SEC is currently exploring these rules for non-stop trading, and BlackRock, well, they want to be ahead of the game. And don't forget, BlackRock once again are now buying huge amounts of Bitcoin. Just today, 1,861 Bitcoin going into the iShares Bitcoin Trust, which wipes out all of the selling pressure they've had over the course of the last few weeks. This is incredibly bullish, and again, signals we have got way more to come. If BlackRock can get this through in terms of tokenizing those ETFs, well, broader global access as well as greater crypto integration into TradFi markets is around the corner. This unlocks trillions of dollars to come into the crypto market, and it could come as soon as the next 4 weeks, which is absolutely freaking insane. And you may think, well, how do you know that? Why do we get into a place where this could even happen? Well, think about this. Coinbase is now expecting the crypto bull market to extend into the fourth quarter, and Bitcoin historically struggled in September, not so far. Coinbase says the trend broke in 23-24, which is exactly what I've been talking about, and public digital asset treasuries now hold over $130 billion in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. In fact, today alone, we've seen massive accumulation of not only Solana, but Ethereum as well. And the reality is that, well, there's consolidation among small people. The fact that these smaller companies want to get involved. This again is going to unlock lots of money and very bullish indeed. We could even see the Bitcoin cycle continue into 2026. I just don't want to say that just yet, okay? Don't hold it against me. But if you want to trade the opportunity, get involved, then check out BitUnix, my exchange partner of choice. You've only got 2 weeks left on this offer. 40% rebate on your deposit and trades. Don't forget, deposit $100, you're going to get $40 for free, as well as the first 100 users, which there is not many places left, get $10 for free. Trade over $2 million, you're going to get a further $400. That's $800 for free, basically by trading over there on BitUnix, if that's something you like. No KYC, available all over the world. It is a fantastic exchange that I highly recommend getting involved and seeing what's going on. So, when we talk about 2026, and I don't want to get too much into it, if you want to see a full video, let me know in the comments, but we could start to see something very interesting play out. And we've talked about this a number of times. Well, look at this. The Bitcoin cycle chart is a work of art in terms of beauty and usefulness. This is tracking 3 specific measures: the halving to the peak, the cycle low to the high, and the cycle high to the high. All of these methods point to the top between now and November 2025, which is again is what I've been talking about, but we must ensure euphoric sentiment. The other metrics are overheated as well. The timing along with big, but not enough on its own. Basically, we need the craziness to come back in the market. People buying dog coins, cat coins, or simply getting involved in Bitcoin. This could be a big market move. And you may think to yourself, well, 2bit, how do we even know there's money to come in the market? We've waited for retail for so long. What is going on? Take a look at this. This is the money market fund showing us that there right now is over $7.3 trillion waiting to come into the markets. Now, money markets generally are a safe haven for people to put their money in, hedge funds, corporate entities, where they get about 0.7 to 1% interest on that money, but it means they don't have to take it out in cash. This could be very bullish. So not only have you got a huge opportunity on tokenized ETFs, you've got Blackrock waiting to pour money into this market, and $7.5 trillion just sat waiting to come into the S&P, the NASDAQ, and risk assets. And if you don't believe me, the key measure that we've been watching right now is this. This is the 30-year Treasury yield, and this is plummeting, 4.65, with the 10-year down now at 4.02. Once this starts to get below a significant level, maybe even over the course of the next few weeks, 3.5%, people are going to come to risk assets aligned to rate cuts, which will skyrocket the market and could even push us later on into this year. So lots of bullish news coming. BlackRock going big, everyone getting excited, and I think the market's got way more to offer. So make sure you're dialed in. The best way to do that, hit that subscribe button or come and be a channel member. It's a few bucks a month. Highly recommend it. You get access to our Discord as well. So definitely check that out. And until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.